I am so sorry that you cannot experience this sauce right now. Oh my God. I'm not talking to you, I'm making a video, Professor Sir. You can experience the sauce. Come here, Professor. Come here, Mr. Sir.
It's hot?
Yes, would you like to try it?
Once I realized how vast the scene was, I knew that we were going to
It's some good shit though, right?
Fuck yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, just real quick, because I don't want to fucking write this down. I got other shit to write. I'm friggin' tired. So, for this sauce that I made, where the hell is the thing? I don't want to look in the wrong place. It's unnerving. Sauce. Okay, so this is what I did. I started off with these little boxed things of crushed tomato. You can use cans if you want. The boxes I like better because they don't have a metallic taste, which some canned tomatoes do because, you know, acid in a can, not a good idea. So you got tomatoes. Okay, let me rewind. God, I'm so scatterbrained. So 2 cloves of garlic, yeah. Peel, I crushed those up. You can either mortar and pestle them, or I have like a little tiny food chopper, so I chop them super, super fine. Awesome olive oil. So I got the olive oil, I got the garlic, I'm stirring that around in there. I'm taking a bunch of tomato paste from the tube, of course. I got a tube also of anchovy paste. So I got garlic in there simmering, low heat, tomato paste, anchovy paste. I'm stirring that around. I'm making that nice and hot, sauteing that for a while till you get the flavor build up. Then I'm hitting it with a bunch of the pepper flakes. Yeah, that's where you want to start getting the heat build. And I just opened pepper flakes this time because, you know, I was feeling it. And I roasted those up in there with the garlic, anchovy paste, tomato paste, and olive oil. Yeah. So I'm making that happen, sauteing that till it's nice and roasty and you get the nice scent. At that point, if you're hitting it with dry herbs, I threw in some thyme and oregano and some dried basil. I think I hit it with some of those. Toss those around in there. Let the oil hit them, soak it up a little bit. Then I started in with the meat section. I had for this iteration beef and pork. I always try to use at least 2 different kinds of meat if you're using meat. If you're not using meat, then skip this part. Vegans, vegetarians. Obviously you're not going to do that. So in my case, I then saute the meat in there until it starts to break up a little bit. I do not cook the meat all the way. I know that there's some debate on this, but I don't. I get the meat till it's about, you know, medium rare. I get the browning on there, but not fully cooked. Start chopping it up to whatever size you like. I like some small bits, but I also like some bigger, chunkier bits. At that point, I'm adding in a few fresh tomatoes, chopped up, because I like that, and then the boxes of the crushed tomatoes. So put that on in there, stir it on up. Bunch of bay leaves. I threw a bunch of them in there. I did not have onion this time, which is very interesting because I was like, I fail at life because I don't have onion. But I just hit it with some onion powder. I did not use onion salt. I actually did not salt it until after the first round of cooking everything down. So now you've got the tomatoes, you've got the freaking, so the tomatoes are the last thing that go in, right? Got the tomatoes in there, stirring it up. Fresh and the box, and then I put it in for a simmer. Get it up to simmering heat. You want to get the whole pot hot and get the meat well on the way to cooking. I let that cook down for about 15-20 minutes, and then I chopped up a fistful of capers, and no idea where that came from, just skip over this part. A fistful of capers and some olives. I used Kalamata olives this time. Those are my favorite to go into sauces. That's my very favorite. I know a lot of people like black olives. It's not my shtick. Chopped up Kalamatas, chopped up capers. Hit those in there with the pot, stir it on up, and just simmer the hell out of it for like, I don't know, forever. You simmer it until whenever. After about an hour and a half, I started tasting it for salt and heat to see if it was where I wanted it. It was perfect. It was flawless. It was amazing. And then there you go. If you have any questions, too bad. Just kidding. You can ask me on Facebook. Don't put it here on YouTube. I hate YouTube. I don't even know if I'm going to have comments on for this. Yay, you're welcome.